Hello, welcome to Dead Notes, a horror and cult film podcast. I am Kevin, and with me is the hungry heifer himself.
It's the hungry heifer. We won't give you a bum steer. That was
That was pretty good. I
unrehearsed.
can't believe you remember that song.
That song has stuck with me through the years.
Yeah.
Little trivia here for you. That song was written and performed by Cynthia Garris, Mick Garris's wife.
Oh, yeah.
It was Cynthia Garris and Mick Garris wrote and performed that song. So, and
Sweet.
I am also Alan, and we're talking about Critters 2, the main course from 1988.
That's right. This fucking
In
movie
the
is
year
awesome.
1988.
Man, I'll tell you what, like, I remember when this came out, and back to back, dude, Critters and Critters 2 is incredible. Like, I could watch them both back to back. And I love just how they carried all the characters through. And this one actually looks like they got a bunch of money to put into it too, because I mean everything's upgraded, you know.
The first one was like a $2 million budget, and I think this one was like a $4 million, which definitely
Well, they used it
shows.
well for both of them. I mean,
Right.
they used it well in the first one, and because I mean, it was a task with all those creatures and stuff. So,
well, it goes to show that our boys, the Kyoto brothers, are some talented fellas. You know, our Killer Clowns boys. They're who are responsible for the design and
yeah,
puppeteering of the critters.
because they're awesome. And off subject, there's a fella named Mike Skaggs. His shop is Skaggs of the Living Dead, but he does replicas of Krites, and they are incredible. And he'll do like he did a Gizmo version of a Krite, and it's fucking sweet. So anybody listening, I have to shout him out. So go check his stuff out. Skaggs of the Living Dead. Sorry.
Gizmo.
He loves it. He loves critters though, so I had to shout him out. So
Yeah, I am one of those people that I might be this might I like Critters better than Gremlins. And I know Critters is just kind of a ripoff of Gremlins, but I don't
no,
give a
not
shit.
so much. I don't think
Well,
it is.
I mean,
It was definitely like
they've pretty much gone on record saying that they got the idea to make this movie because of Gremlins.
But they wanted to like make it just fucking gnarly and coming in to just commit chaos all at once.
Yeah, it's kind of like Gremlins in the sense that the first movie wasn't comedic really at all. I don't know that there's any comic relief in the first one, but the second one is basically a comedy more so than a horror.
I think the first one's got some comedy. I mean, it's definitely got a more serious overtone, but there's some quirky shit all through that movie, especially with the fucking Krites themselves because of just the subtitling shit and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love that when they're just talking shit.
I don't.
Or when they go like, fuck.
Yeah, they lean into it in part 2, though.
Oh, yeah.
And most of the cast is back except the sheriff. Sheriff Harv was recast because Emmett Walsh was a fucking dickhead.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that shit, this is gonna date me, but Tales from the Crypt, the episode where the taxidermist his wife ends up what's the
Taxidermying or
taxidermying ends up
I wish I knew that
to her husband.
Being taxidermied, her husband, she ended up
being taxidermied.
Chrysanthemum.
Yeah, Emmett Walsh is that guy, and it's not hard to believe that he's probably a dickhead in real life. But they recast.
That was a good episode, man.
Oh
That was a
yeah,
good
I
episode of
think
Tales from the Crypt.
that's in the first season. I think it's
Mhm.
pretty early on. I think the
Yeah.
first episode is the Christmas one.
Yep. That's a great one too, man.
Yeah.
Goddamn, they kicked it off right, dude, because I was scared as fuck about that episode. When I
Oh
first
yeah.
saw it, I was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah.
Yeah, Tales from the Crypt had some good shit, man. I got a
Yeah.
couple of the seasons on DVD, but I didn't buy them all, and I don't like buying off of eBay, so I don't have them all right now. I'll have to look and see if they've re-released them.
I came like a couple years, about 3 years ago. I was able to get the entire first season on VHS for like $20. It's
Tails.
it was like the
Did you
best shit.
know?
It was like the
You
best
know
shit.
now this is way off topic, but did you know that the Crypt Keeper's skeleton is Chucky?
Yep. They have the same eyes. They kept the same eyes. They
Yeah,
just recycled them.
yeah. They basically repurposed a Chucky doll into the Crypt Keeper.
Yep. They repurposed it, man.
It's in the
Because
eyes. Look at the
because
eyes.
because us horror fans care a lot about the environment.
But this is funny because we're doing this in October, close to Halloween, but this is kind of an Easter movie.
Yeah, it is. That's
Kinda.
where it's taking
I mean
place. I mean,
I mean,
which is
the
rare.
first act is Easter. It's Easter
Hmm.
themed. But
Yeah.
after that, they all but abandon it. But still, if I'm
Well, it
just
tells you
saying, if
about the
you want,
time of year that everything was going down. You know, he's there on Easter for Easter break,
yeah,
which I didn't know you got Easter break, but
Easter
um,
break.
yeah.
Well, I think I don't know of any movies that I watch. I watch Dawn of the Dead on Easter because it's Resurrection Day.
Hmm.
But if you, well, actually, it's fertility, but it's fertility day. But we're not going to talk about that. But it's but if you need a Easter movie to watch, here's your movie. Why
Yeah,
not
this.
watch Critters 2?
Yeah,
Why not
yeah, this
watch
is.
not right? I mean, why not?
Yeah, I
But
agree. I vote. Make
yeah,
Critters 2 an Easter movie.
it's you could call this an Easter movie like those fuckheads that call Die Hard a Christmas movie
Yeah.
because they saw a fucking Christmas tree in it.
Well, it's all
So
honestly the same kind of thing because it's all
right.
taking place around that time. So there's just that
I don't know
underlying
if I'd
theme.
to go sailing down no hill with wait, that's the wrong movie.
Yeah, it's a wrong
That ain't Die Hard.
movie. Uncle Eddie strikes again.
Cousin Eddie and
Or,
Die
yeah,
Hard.
cousin Eddie. Yeah, cousin
Somebody
Eddie.
needs to AI is getting so good that I would
It
kill for a
sickens me.
remake of Die Hard with Cousin Eddie in the lead role instead of Bruce Willis. Wouldn't that be fucking great?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
looks like you could use a cool one. Shitter was
Yeah,
full.
his dinner was full. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I can't swim, Clark.
I know Eddie. I don't know Eddie. Drive you out in the middle of
Drive you out in
nowhere.
the
Leave.
desert, leave you for dead. You might want to take a pat. You might want to take a rain check on that kiss. He's got lip fungus, ain't identified yet. Eyes go cross, gets kicked by a mule. Oh
Uh,
man,
He's gonna make me shit bricks. You shouldn't say that.
you
Oh,
know
I'm
what
sorry.
this
Shitting
is?
rocks.
Shit. Shit and Adobe bricks. You know what? Your Kevin's poop has straw in it. You know what this
That sounds like a yo mama joke. Like your mama's shit got straw in it.
yeah, your mama's you I ain't I don't have yeah, don't be clogging up my toilet, Kevin.
Your
I
mama's
make
shit
you
got
get
straw in it.
I make you go in there with an egg beater.
Oh, fuck, dude.
I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying right
I
now.
don't yeah. Critter Easter movies, that's what brought us into that.
Easter movies. And you know who shows up in this movie that even the kids might recognize? Lynn Shay.
Yeah, yeah.
I forgot she was in this, and she's in the first one too.
Mhm.
Because she is Bob Shay's fucking sister, the head of New Line Cinema.
Oh, yeah?
So she's in fucking Nightmare on Elm Street. You know, I think
Yeah,
she's in a couple of them. And she's in all the new Insidious movies, so the
yeah,
children will know who she is. She shot
yeah. Like, dude, when I watched that, I was like, "Holy shit, dude." Is also, Boogie Nights, right? She was,
well,
Dirk's mom.
Kingpin is Kingpin
Well,
is the one
Kingpin,
where
yeah.
she makes Woody eat her pussy.
You really knocked something loose up there. You really knocked
you,
some I gotta go
you
take a
really
shit.
knocked. I gotta take this crap. She says, "I gotta take a crap."
Yeah, I
You
gotta
really
take a
knocked
crap.
something loose up in there, Tiger. I love her, man. She's so good. I am never disappointed when I see Lynn Shay show up in a
Yeah,
movie.
she's played her characters
She
well. She was the,
she seems
she's been in, like, so much random shit too. Dumb and Dumberer.
yeah.
She was the short bus driver.
She she
Fuck,
just
dude.
seems like she's probably fun to hang out with in
Oh,
real
yeah.
life. It'd be so disappointing if you met her and she was like shy and reserved because
Yeah,
she's always so fucking she's so good in
yeah.
these movies. But she plays Sal. She's like the assistant at the newspaper.
Yeah, very neurotic, reporter. You know, yeah,
Yeah.
is total
She
she played that role well. I mean, she just is that kind of person. It's so funny.
Yeah, she's fucking great though, man.
Yeah.
She's really the only person in this other than the Kyoto brothers that was really involved. Well, no, Mick Garris too. He was
Yeah.
he did it's in my top 10 no shit is The Stand, the old Stephen King mini
Mhm.
series. I
Yeah.
fucking love it. And that was Mick Garris directed that.
Right. I love Mick Garris too.
He He did mostly Stephen King shit. Like, I think he did
Mhm. Yep.
Sleepwalkers too, and,
Yeah.
which we have already talked about because Enya Butt, you know.
Yeah.
Enya at the beginning of the movie, I recommended you go back and listen to it. Enya Butt.
In your butt.
Eh
Uh,
but, you know, Mick Garris, but Lynn Shay's been in a shitload of horror movies,
mhm. Yep.
you know, when I think
Renown.
When I think New Line Cinema, I think fucking Freddy Krueger, and that's why
Mhm.
he kinda makes a cameo in this movie.
Yeah. I think it's cool,
I
man.
wish I wish it would've went through, but we'll talk about that when it comes
Mhm.
around. But, you know, so getting to the movie anyway, Critters 2, we were talking about the sequels because I have the box set that Scream Factory put out.
Yeah.
And I've only watched the sequels once. Being, you know, Critters 2 is obviously a sequel, but there's a 3 and a 4. And Leo's in one of them. He's in 3, right?
Yes, that was his first movie.
Yeah,
Little
I've
shit.
only watched them once and they're fucking forgettable. So just watch the first 2. It's like Halloween, you know how the first 1 and 2 kind of you could kind of put them together as one movie. That's
Yeah, you
kind of
can watch
how
1 and 2. Yeah, and, like, Friday the 13th,
It's
1 and
kinda how
2. You
Critters
can
1
watch
and
those
2
back to back.
works.
Part 3 reminds me of Troll. You remember Troll.
Yeah. Oh
Not
my
no,
god!
no,
Oh, no,
That's
I'm
Troll
thinking
2.
Troll 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, the first
Yeah,
Troll.
Troll, okay.
It's set up
Yeah,
like they're both set up so similar. So it's
yeah.
so weird. That's the vibe I get off of
Yeah,
it.
yeah, the first one is really good, but the second one has always been my favorite because it has
Yeah.
a little bit of comedy in it.
What,
and
Troll 2?
probably because it can't.
Oh, this one. Yeah, I
No,
was like, wait,
Critters.
Troll 2 is like nonstop. But
But
yeah, no, but yeah, this one's awesome. Absolutely.
this came out in 1988, so
Hmm.
I'm not gonna lie. The boobies may have had something to do with it, but I do like this better than the first one.
The effects were really awesome. I mean, again, they really put their money to work and made it awesome. I mean, they upgraded everything. The set design was just incredible, like on the ship and stuff. And when they're on the intro, since we're in the beginning of the movie now, that's what they open with.
In the space, well, they're on another planet at
That's
the
what I'm
beginning.
saying. But that whole set
Yeah,
looks just fucking sweet. Like, and it's, I don't know,
looks
a
like a
lot of heart
Star
went
Trek
into it.
episode.
Yeah, it's sweet. But
Looks
they're
looks
in
kind.
full
Yeah,
costume and their bounty hunter
yeah. Charlie has
armor and shit's
become
pretty
a bounty
cool.
hunter.
Yeah. We think it's
I think
Ugg,
when we
but
last
it's Charlie.
Yeah, I think when we last
Cheer up,
saw him in the first
Charlie.
one, he
Yeah.
was just chasing them like, "Hey, you guys got another one of those doodads that you
Yeah, you
gave to
got one of the
Brad?"
little doodads. Yeah.
Yeah.
They just let him come with.
But yeah. Yeah, and Ugg is like he's an alien and they've got this spaceship and he still talks like a caveman. He's like,
Yeah.
"Charlie is bounty hunter."
Yeah. Charlie thinking. He goes, Charlie thinking.
And speaking of let me ask you this. Lee, right?
Mhm.
Who does he remind you of?
Lee?
Because he's got the blank face, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I know you know this. Who does he remind you of?
Just his character?
I'll no,
Like,
his face.
okay.
What does his face I here, I'll give you a hint. I am the arm and I sound like this.
Yeah, it does remind you of that. I get like the head, yeah.
Does he
Yeah.
not look like the arm from the Twin Peaks
Yeah.
Returns?
Yeah.
He looked
In the
like
end,
the
yeah.
chewed bubblegum head.
Yeah, with the weird tree branch arms and shit.
Yeah, he got himself a body. So what?
Yeah.
He's like,
It's just because
I'm
he
the
hadn't found
arm and I
himself yet.
sound like this.
Yeah.
And
It
that
ain't too
little
far off.
alien that chewed bubblegum head. Well, it
He
made
just
me
feels
think of
like
it
being
'cause
some bubble yum.
I recently rewatched Twin Peaks Returns, and it's just funny because the fucking arm looks like chewed bubblegum.
Mhm.
And watching this, I was like, that fucking guy Lee looks like the arm.
Yeah, they're probably
Sorry.
related. I mean, in the universe. I mean, you don't know.
And that little twig-armed alien is named Xanty, and that's played by Cynthia Garris. They put her in makeup.
Yeah.
Oh my god, those are her lips moving. Mick
What?
Garris's wife plays that. Mick Garris's wife plays that little alien.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, yeah, the one with the twig arms
Yeah, the one that's there that's doing the the transmission.
that sends them. Yeah, she tells them to go back to Earth because they've left some behind. That's
Yeah.
Xanty, played by Cynthia
Which
Garris.
which is incredible for 1988. Like, I'm serious.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like the flow of that puppet was incredible. Like, it was awesome. I mean, yeah, it was projected or whatever to make it look like a hologram, but just the flow of it was awesome, man. It worked. So again,
Mhm.
they're sweet. But yeah, they're taking samples of aliens too, right? With them on their journeys.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think they just collecting the corpses because they're
Yeah,
bounty hunters, so they want to
yeah,
get their money. They
yeah.
want to get their fucking money.
They gotta get their moolah, their cold hard cash, as my daughter calls it now.
Charlie Bounty Hunter.
Charlie about to, yeah, because Charlie's going on about because Charlie was Charlie thinking, and he he said He tells them like, they're not going to leave him back on Earth basically when they leave, because when he was on Earth, he was basically a nobody. Master mechanic, but he was a nobody. And Ugg's like
Well,
Charlie Bounty Hunter.
well, Charlie is basically Simple Jack, right?
Yeah.
I mean, is he not
I get,
fucking
dude. That's
Simple Jack?
dead on. Absolutely. Oh my god. He went full retard. He didn't go full retard though.
Yeah, he didn't go full retard. But that is 100% Simple Jack. Chasing butterflies with hammers.
Please don't hurt me. Oh fuck. Yeah, dude.
Maybe Lee can have ice cream in heaven. And we can watch head movies, but those head movies make my eyes rain. Yeah, that poor guy,
Holy shit,
unfortunately,
dude. Oh my god.
does he not look like
Yeah,
Simple Jack?
it's dead on. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Oh my god. Yeah.
I want the Krites. Oh man, if he was just running around with a hammer chasing the Krites, chasing the critters, the whole movie.
Jesus Christ. Trying to round them up like
Here's my
chickens.
money. Here's my money. AI, somebody make me that movie.
Yeah, they'll do
Make that movie for me.
Critters 2, Simple Jack, and then do Die Hard with Cousin Eddie.
Put Simple Jack in Critters too.
And put Cousin Eddie in Die Hard.
Yeah, and Cousin Eddie and Die Hard. That's what I need in my life.
And you'll be complete.
But Bad Brad returns to Grover's Bend, which
That's right.
Grover's Bend is like what is that? Like a western town because they built it. That whole town is fake. Which the only reason I bring that up is because at the end it says thanks to all the people at Grover's Bend or whatever.
Yeah.
But the town doesn't exist. It was built. They built it. It's a set on a shooting range.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know. I don't know what the hell
Oh, look
that's
up it.
all
Is that
about.
still? Have they? I wonder if they've reused that for other movies. Then
Probably. You could
I'd like to
probably
see.
go there and visit it.
That'd be sweet. I go to Grover's Bend. You get to like
No
shoot
fucking
shit with like
idea.
with a fucking slingshot. You could shoot.
But
They'll
Bad Brad.
have Simple Jack walking around doing like picture opportunities,
Hey, yeah.
carrying around a carburetor.
Let's take this selfie. Simple Jack, bounty hunter. Ugg
Thank you.
is my not Tim Curry.
Yeah, he could be a stand-in though.
Well, we've
He's
talked
Kmart
about
Tim
him.
Curry. He's a Kmart Tim Curry.
He's Timu Tim Curry. I said
He's
Kim
GoBot
Turry.
Kim Turry.
Terrence Man, Terry Man. Old Terry Man is our Kmart Tim Curry.
Yeah.
Timu Tim Curry.
Or GoBot.
Timu Kim Turry. Yeah. So Kim Turry. But Wesley. So Wesley, tell me, is Wesley selling eggs to Quigley from Brad's family's farm? Is that the barn that they're in?
Well, that's what I think. So, they
That's
drive
what I
out
thought
there
too.
and, Billy Badass, he's like, I got these things. They don't really tell you. It just kind of brings you right into it. and he sells them to what is it, fucking McFadden, and well, it doesn't sell them, like he basically trades them or whatever. But yeah, I think I
Yeah,
don't know how he happened
he
upon it, because obviously he
yeah.
knows. He may have, they don't go into it, but they do talk later about how Charlie created this big coup about aliens, and how much of an embarrassment it was and all that stuff. So for all we know, he was back there poking around and found them, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So, but they don't really explain that.
Yeah, he agrees to trade the critter eggs to Quigley for some Meisterbrow.
Yeah.
Meisterbrow. I didn't even look that up to see if that was real beer. I've never heard of it other than from here. But
Well, we forgot to talk about a very important thing before all that, about Brad coming into town. Let's
I
talk
know,
about his
yeah, Bad
earring.
Brad.
Yeah,
Uh,
Bad Brad
oh yeah,
Brown. He's got his earring.
he is he pretty?
He's got his
Is
earring.
he
So he's lived a rough life outside of Grover's Bend. And also, at the end of Critters, spoiler alert, their fucking house gets reconstructed thanks to Ugg and a button. So, like, why would you
well,
leave?
I was gonna say, that remote is fucking magic. Why isn't he hitting that daily to see what it does? He
Right.
pushed a button.
Just to say
It
hi.
started. Yeah. Hey, how you doing? Let me push this button. I haven't done it in the last minute. I
Yeah.
mean, because it starts beeping, he pushes the button and it fucking rebuilds his house.
Well, maybe if he pushed it again, it'd destroy it. I don't know. We know that his grandma has it as a remote for the TV, so who knows how many times she pushed it. Ug's probably like, God damn it, hearing it again going off when they're heading back to Earth.
Brad is grandma's. Brad get molested by grandma.
Brad has earring. Brad bad now.
Bad Brad. In good way. Those
So
critter
yeah,
eggs
yeah,
those
they're
critter
weird.
eggs are, like, I think that most of them were made from sugar apples. If you Google a sugar apple, it looks like a critter egg.
For real?
Just yeah, it's just not painted.
Where
Yeah,
the
you
fuck do you
could
get a
bake
sugar apple at?
I don't know, maybe you can order them on Amazon and just paint them up. The Kyoto brothers said they sculpted them, but I believe the base is just a sugar apple. And
Yeah.
if you look at them online, they just look like critter eggs.
Huh. They probably
But
sculpted the up close ones, you know what I'm saying? And then,
yeah, yeah,
well, that's cool.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have to buy some and just sit them out till they rot.
See if they
Then I'll
hatch.
just paint. I'll just yeah, see if they had. I'll sit on them. Incubation. I incubate them,
Incubate them. So yeah, he
and they
fucking, he tries to sell them to fucking, Wesley tries to sell them to fucking
Quigley.
Quigley, and he's like, they ain't worth jack shit, and then they're going back and forth. Well, he trades them for that beer. What did you call it? What was it called? The
Meisterbrow.
Master
Meisterbrow.
Brow. Yeah. So, um,
You know what?
he
I'm gonna
loads them
look
up,
that up.
man.
See if that's
So
real.
we get the
There's a
intro to.
shitload of them.
Oh,
There's a
really?
shitload of them too, but there were only 3 of them at the end of the first movie.
Yeah. Well, maybe
Oh
they were
shit!
all.
You'll be happy to know Meisterbrow is a real beer.
Huh.
That's some
It,
real shit.
I wonder if it's like Schlitz.
It's 4.5 alcohol.
Well, ain't
It's
bad. That's
4.5 alcohol.
ain't bad.
Oh, it says retired. They don't make it no more. Never
Oh,
mind.
oh, okay. Well,
Meisterbrow was a real thing.
maybe they had some money in this movie, so they're allowed to say their name.
Yeah. Ad. Although we never see a can of it in the movie because
Yeah, because he don't have
Wesley
none.
gets gypped. Wesley
Sure.
gets gypped.
He gets sent home with beer. That's all it says on the can is beer.
I wonder what that shit tastes like.
Oh, it's probably yeah. I imagine it's like Natty's.
It gives you a headache before it gets you drunk.
Bush Light and Natty's. Yeah, Bush Light and Natty's. I bet that's what that's like.
I used to
Bush lattes.
when I would hang out on down on Ohio State campus, I'd go to that UDF down there
Mhm.
by I don't know, by it was down the street from the coffee shop that we used to hang out at.
Yeah.
And
Insomnia, yeah.
there were always hobos sitting out in front of it, and I would buy some beer, and I'd spend like $2 to get a 6 pack of Natty Light or Natty Ice, whatever they
Mhm.
had. It was all cheap shit
Yeah.
because every time you left that fucking UDF, there were homeless people out there
Oh,
asking for
yeah.
money, but asking for money, but
It was
they
a lot of gut it
intended
was a
to
lot
buy
of gutter
beer.
punks and shit too. We had a huge wave back in that day of we had a lot of gutter punks and like I wasn't old enough to buy beer, so there was a lot of times there was one that I always talked to and stuff and he'd always go in and buy me beer and I'd buy him beer. I'd be like, "Here, get yourself something and bring me out some stuff." So, I drank a lot of
Yeah.
40s in that era, a lot of King Cobra, Old English.
The coffee shop Insomnias that we used to
Mhm.
hang out at, before I was old enough to buy alcohol, I would just get the Snapples and put vodka in them.
Mhm. Yeah. Or those
Some things never change.
nah, bro. Ongoing sweetness.
Yep. Yeah, but I
Yeah.
would just buy the cheap beer to give to
Yeah.
the hobos because
Yeah.
I knew they were gonna ask for some when I left, so I just gave them that shit. I
Yeah.
probably
I always
should
paid
have
it
been put.
forward.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, because I I won't go into anything else, but
We had some crazy motherfuckers down there, so you definitely one of them on your good side when you were walking around late at night. That's for
yeah.
goddamn sure. It really helped out
Yep.
in a number of times.
Please, mister, don't rape me.
Yeah.
I bought
Don't
you some beer.
please don't wipe your AIDS blood on me that you just cut yourself saying that you had
Yeah,
AIDS.
right.
Please don't wipe your AIDS blood on me.
Don't flick that at me. But
Yeah.
Megan gets introduced into the movie ass first.
Mhm. Yep.
So, uh, right? They're like the first thing you see is her climbing out of her truck ass first, and
Yeah.
then we get to meet her dad and Sal, who is Lin Shay
Mhm.
at the newspaper, and they're trying to come up with something to put on the paper, and that's when Brad shows up, and Sal suggests putting him on the front page that he returns
Mhm.
to town.
Yep.
Man, they don't have shit going on, do they?
No, she
Yep,
perked right up as soon as he popped off that bus. She was like, "Oh shit, we got a story." And they're like, "Look, we're not
yep.
going back over that. It was an embarrassment to this town and burr. So,
Well, nobody believed him because
mm-mm.
in Critters 1, it was only their farm, it
Yeah,
didn't get to the town,
didn't
so they
spread
don't
too
believe
far.
him. Yeah, so they
Even
don't
though there
believe
was
that
mass
it ever
carnage
happened.
and they lost, they they lost some lives and but we won't
The
talk
house
about all that.
the house exploded and rebuilt itself, and
Yeah,
because, like, the sheriff, he gets voted out, but we don't really hear about all that shit
yeah,
because there's a new sheriff, but, we'll get to that.
yeah.
But, yeah, so Quigley and, Wes they get to, Quigley's barn, and Wesley unloads all the fucking, eggs, and Quigley don't have any of the Meisterbrow, which we talked about, so he gives him that generic fucking beer with the white can that just says beer.
Beer, yeah.
But the the reason I mention this scene is because it's
You
it's
always said
important
important.
important because he takes a couple Playboy magazines also, which is a plot device, believe it or
Yeah,
not.
yeah, yeah.
It comes into play. It's not just it's not just Wesley being a pervert. It needed to happen because when he
Yeah.
drives away, one of those magazines flies out the back of his Jeep,
Yep.
and
Sure
this is
does.
kind of yep, lays on the ground for somebody to find,
Mhm.
and
That's right.
but this is where we meet the new sheriff because he's been recast
Yeah.
because Emmett Walsh is a fucking dickhead. So so they got Barry Corbin, who was, I think he was a sheriff in No Country for Old Men,
I think he
right? I
was.
think that I know him
Yeah.
from a few things, but I'm pretty sure he was a sheriff in No Country for Old
Yeah.
Men.
He's been
He's been
all
in a
yeah.
million.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys that you'll know him when you see him, and
Yeah.
he's
You've
got a
seen him in
jib.
something, and he's usually playing an authoritative character in some way. He's always in that, you know, kind of like
Yeah,
Dick Miller. He's like a little bit of everything, but he kind of always plays the same kind of person.
Dickie Miller,
Dickie Miller, our boy,
rest in peace, homie.
our boy.
Yeah, and yeah, they recast the sheriff, and I kind of wish they would have had. I think Emmett Walsh is fine, in the original one. He's funny when he gets thrown out of the house and he swallows his gum. That's
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
only that's like or his tobacco.
yeah,
That's like the only comic relief in the whole movie because he gets thrown out of the house and swallows his tobacco.
yeah.
But they recast him because apparently he was a jackass. So, whatever. And Charlie is nagging Lee about not picking a face,
Yeah.
and not
He needs to find himself. He needs to find a face. He just
he's
can't
like,
find one. He just can't find
I
it.
am the arm.
Yeah, but I'm the
And
arm.
I
I
sound
need
like
no
this.
face. Yeah. Which isn't too far off as how they sound when they're in their true form.
At the hungry heifer, we won't give you a bum steer.
At the hungry heifer, we won't give you a bum steer.
Do you recognize the manager of the hungry heifer?
Abso-fucking-lutely, dude. He's been in so many random fucking things. Eddie
Eddie D-
Deason. If
Eddie
there's
Deason. You know
if
what?
there's somebody's face that matches their name, it's this dude. He is a fucking Eddie, 100%.
I really
100%.
wish he was. I really wish he was in more movies though, because he is like a mainstay from our childhood.
Yeah.
That dude
He was at fucking Cinema Wasteland last weekend.
was he like, what button do you mean? This one?
Dude,
he
he looks, I mean, he it's like he hasn't aged. I wasn't there,
you
but I had a bunch of friends that went, and I was living vicariously through their lives that weekend, but like
you
it's
were living
crazy.
by wait, hold up. You were living vicariously through their
Vicariously. Vicariously. I
sound like you
I
said
I
you
know
were
it did.
living by you
I
mean
was hoping.
vicariously.
I
You
was
said
hoping
vicariously.
vicariously. I was trying to live through my friend's eyes, and like,
I
because I
was
was so
living.
sad. It was a Fright Night reunion, and our other boy was there. You know who I'm talking about? Fucking Evil Ed.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
there. It was
It was the
fucking
Code night, and
everybody but Chris
yeah.
Sarandon, and then fucking oh what's her face
Uh-oh.
from fucking Married with Children that was in Fright Night, that was his girlfriend.
Oh, Amanda Bierce.
Yes, I almost said Patricia Hearst, but I don't know why. But yes, she was there too. I was like, holy shit, man. Like, but yeah, anyway, sorry. I'm still kind of bummed I couldn't make it to Wasteland.
That was a Freudian slip anyway, because you said living vicariously, and
I
then
live
you mentioned
vicariously through your eyes only.
then you mentioned Stephen Jeffries.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's nothing wrong with that, man. You
Technically,
love who
I
you
was
love.
mentioning. Technically, I said Evil Ed in a whole Fright Night reunion. So yes, I'm very curious about that
You're
whole movie because it's
so
one of my
cool,
favorites. I
Brewster.
love it. I am. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted from him is for him to tell me that I'm fucking so cool.
He's like, "Hey, Brewster, look at my." You want to see his greasy hog?
He he stands up and he stands up and he's got like fucking leather fucking chaps on, but like nothing on.
Kevin just bombards people's texts. Send your phone number so Kevin can text pictures of Stephen Jeffries' greasy hog to you at deadnotespodcast@gmail.com.
You've got more pictures than I do. Dude, that picture
He's like, wait,
that picture you
to
opened
take
up
the picture.
when we were at fucking Friday night and you opened up your fucking phone and like the first picture is like blazing in the middle of this dark theater and it's him fucking getting into the pool and his fucking butt cheeks are all like shiny, fucking cracking me up.
His fucking dick is sparkling. It's so fucking greasy.
All right, back to critters. Speaking of critters,
got very bi-curiously. So, is Nana on the spectrum because Quigley sells those exotic Easter eggs to her, and does she think those are fucking chicken eggs?
She doesn't know what they are. And what's he say? $10 a piece?
Yeah,
or whatever.
She's like they do. She fucking leverages the church against him to get the whole box for $20.
Right, dude. She fucking threw
fucking snake in the grass.
Well, shit, we forgot about. Okay, so we got off track talking about our bi-curious love for Stephen Jeffries, right? We forgot to mention the part after the Hungry Heifer intro.
You're talking about Wesley.
Yeah, so this part cracked me up. All right, because like Brad's in there, they're in there getting some foods. Fucking Wesley walks up there with a fucking one of his beers in his hand, and then he's got like the rest of a 6-pack, and he just sets it there on the counter in the middle of this town. No one gives a shit. Like there was like early form of Dora or something, where you can just walk around with your beer.
I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. Is that what you're talking about?
What? Not Dora. No, not Dora the Explorer. The Dora laws. I don't know if anybody. Okay, so in small towns and fucking small towns now, like or smaller town, or there's probably in bigger cities, but they have what's called a Dora law. And offhand, I can't tell you what the DORA stand for, but basically, you can just get a drink in a cup at a bar and walk around the downtown area of said town with your beer with open container and walk in to another bar and hang out and refill and keep walking around aimlessly drunk in the downtown area. So that's basically what that is. Legally you can. So now that we had our social studies lesson, I guess we can move on.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second.
Anyway, he goes and tries to beats up Brad. Brad tries to pull some fucking karate on him.
He sexually assaults Megan.
He does. That's the next part. He just goes and starts fucking groping her.
Yeah, and none of the adults do anything about it.
No, they're just
like,
watching.
Well, whatever. Kids will be kids.
He basically comes in like, what's his face on Elvira? He's like, how about a blowjob? And he's like, bleh, bleh, bleh.
How about a blowy? But Wesley basically sexually assaults Megan. I mean, he tries to.
Mm-hmm.
But Brad has watched a couple Elvis Presley karate tutorials.
Yes.
You see the fucking hand thing he's doing there, and
Yeah, dude. He's got his fingers already, dude, and he's on his toes. He's getting ready to come at him like a fucking cat, dude. Don't fuck with bad Brad. He got
Brad.
he got that earring. He'll fuck your ass up.
He's got that fucking haircut too.
He's
It's
like
a mullet, but not a mullet.
Yeah, it was the haircut that we all had. Yeah, dude. He's like, diamonds are forever, bitch. And then Wesley beats his ass.
Well, he throws him out of the fucking Hungry Heifer anyway.
Yeah, the Western style.
Which the Hungry Heifer is like the centerpiece of the town.
It is.
But Megan pulls her truck up and they escape together, and he calls her Jimmy Olsen with breasts.
Does your dad still run the newspaper?
I'm a reporter there.
Really? Kind of like a Jimmy Olsen with breasts.
Yeah. You know what they would have been cool to bring a come around is when he threw him out of the Hungry Heifer and he gets up and he's like choking on his gum. Brad is.
Yeah, I swallowed my gum.
And anyway, he fucking.
Then they fire him and don't bring him back for the sequel.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Whoops.
So he gets in the truck to escape, or whatever, and she carries him to freedom.
Yeah, whisks him away to safety.
Yeah, she carried him.
Back to Quigley putting out food for his dog, Chili Dog.
Chili Dog, yeah.
His dog is Chili Dog. Okay.
Yeah.
But
it's cute.
I always thought it was disgusting when he's when he's feeding the dog, he's putting the food in the hubcap and then he licks the spoon clean.
Yeah, I
know. I did look into that, and that's chili, not dog food, but it's funny they got that generic label on there that just says dog food.
Oh yeah.
Dog food from the same company that makes the beer.
Yeah, they're under the same roof. It's in
Acme.
It's in their town too. Yeah, it's like the only job in town that that everybody works at too. It's that kind of factory. You're either on dog food side or beer side.
But he's got a goddamn space heater next to the eggs. I don't understand why he would do that unless his intention was to hatch them.
Yeah, I mean he was very suspect about them when he got them, So maybe
is that a barn? Is that a barn or is that his house?
I would probably say, like, for his character, it's probably both. It's just an antique place that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's probably where he lives, man. Much like
I wash my back with a rag on a stick.
That's right.
That there's my horse in my bedroom.
Like the dude from the Harbinger and Hills Have Eyes that has the gas station. Like same difference. Yeah, he lives there. He lives in one of the urinals.
You're doomed. That I'm the same dude from
same dude. Yeah,
Friday the 13th.
Yeah,
you're doomed. You're all doomed. Or Cannibal the Musical.
Yeah, doomed.
You looking at my?
Yeah, you looking at my?
But Mr. I don't know what. Oh yeah, Quigley. This is a scene that bothered me when I was a kid. Well, it didn't really bother me, but I was like, "Oh shit, we're in it now." When the fucking critter bites off Quigley's toes.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. That whole scene
would fucking suck.
Dude, that whole scene's rough. Yeah, that whole scene's rough anyway, because you walk up and his dog's just on its side and they're just going to town on him. And it fucking, the toe biting shit. Just like in Arachnophobia when the dude puts his foot in the slipper and he gets bit. That shit's fucked up
Yeah.
too, man. That shit fucked with me. It still does. Like I'm always banging my boots out. Like
Well, I'm split. I'm split because I'm like the critters are so cute because they got the little baby critters,
yeah,
but they're also killing the dogs. So I'm like, you little sons of bitches.
yeah. Why you gotta be so
But
cute?
why you gotta be so cute? They got blood all over them, but they're
Yeah,
still somehow cute.
yeah. Like if they're eating, if it was just strictly humans they're eating, they'd be a lot cuter, right? So
Oh, and I got a good band name for you. Because I thought, you know what this movie reminds me of? It's like a cross between Gremlins and Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. So,
oh,
but
because
they're
of them
like,
rolling everywhere. Yeah,
yeah, and when they attack people, and you see like when you'll see scenes where it's clearly just somebody off camera throwing a fucking
I
critter at
fucking love
people.
it, dude. It's awesome when they're,
Yeah.
especially at the truck, which we'll get into, and they're just fucking throwing them. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
But a good band name would be the Hairy Tomatoes. Because that's what they look like, hairy
Yeah,
tomatoes,
yeah,
right? Am I
yeah.
wrong?
No, you ain't wrong. They're like the
Attack
bastard.
the hairy
They're like
tomatoes.
the bastard cousin of the furry tomato and Attack of the Killer Tomatoes Part 2.
Yeah, the hair. Attack of
The
the
hairy
hairy
tomato. That little. It was
tomatoes.
like.
That could be your pen name if you ever write a book. Hairy
Yeah,
Tomato.
yeah. It beats
Har-
Harry McNuckleson.
I
McNuckleson.
I am Harold Tomato.
I'm Harold McNuckleson.
Penis de Milo.
Yeah.
Now where it's just okay. I sidetracked the story. But what the hell is Mr. Morgan's name?
Mr.
Megan's
Morgan?
dad?
Oh, I don't
Megan's
know.
dad? He's in every fucking thing.
Dude, he's been in so much shit. He's just like Eddie
Frank
Dreesen or Eddie Deason.
Frank
Keep saying Dreesen.
Frank Burney.
Yeah.
I
I
can't
don't think they say his name in this at all. Dad?
Yeah, I mean he's her dad, but it's like they should have gave him I don't know. I don't think they
He's a dad and a boss.
yeah. I'm a dad and that yeah, but this is like the first little well, it's not really. Like he puts Cindy to bed and she puts the critter egg under her bed with her chocolate bunny
Yeah.
and he comes in because she's coughing and I was like, why the fuck is she coughing? But of course it's to get her father to come in and he steps on the egg and he thinks it's candy. I'm like, if that's the fucking mess that comes out of the candy you're giving your daughter.
Yeah. Yeah. But it was
That's a
nasty
lot
as
of
fuck though. It was all on the carpet.
yeah, slime and goop.
What if what if he did that and then started whooping her ass? He pops his belt off like, God damn it.
Oh man, you could make this movie really fucking dark.
Yeah, you could real quick.
Don't even think about it.
AI, don't do this.
This scene could make this movie dark. Yeah.
Let's just keep
Don't
it with
do that.
with Simple Jack.
Yeah, Simple Jack.
He's got that face though that he could play a
Stepping
real
on
fucking
critters
mean.
makes
He could
my
play a real
eyes-
mean fucking character. That guy can. He's just got that face.
Yeah. Hopefully, maybe they'll cast him as Albert Fish in one of those stupid monster shows for Netflix.
Yeah. Oh God.
Fuck
I'm
those
so-
shows. I'm not even gonna go into it, but I've been watching the Ed Gein one and I stopped because it's fucking stupid.
I haven't seen
I can't even
I haven't
fucking
watched any of them
finish
yet.
it. It's,
I don't know, man. I get
well,
it.
they talk.
I get it, but
they-
I'm just
they
so
treat-
burned out of it all. Like, do some new ones. You know, like they're getting ready to
They
do a
treat-
fucking Bundy, dude. Come on,
Well, they treat them like they are
Bundy isn't.
documentaries. but they are so far. I won't. Never mind.
Yeah, I'll get
Right.
into it too, because whatever. But
Go to
yeah,
the
anyway,
church.
anyway,
Church.
he's not an abusive father. He's a very loving father, and he steps on her Easter
He loves
egg.
his sweet, sweet daughter.
He loves his
Would
daughter.
never do anything. Would
Right.
never do anything untoward.
Untoward.
He just
Vicariously.
he vicariously looked into the candy that was on Cindy's floor.
That's right.
As Kevin vicariously gazed at the photos of Stephen Jeffries
lives through
creepy
my
hog.
friend's eyes when I can't go to conventions. Yes.
That there hog is greasy.
I miss Cinema Wasteland, dude. I want to go to the next one.
Kevin grabs it, and it's like, whoop! Oh, can't grab a hold of it, can you? It's too greasy. Whoop!
It's like those fucking noodle toys. Remember those worm toys you used to get? It's a fucking sack
Yeah.
with a
Whoop,
fucking
whoop,
fluid in it.
Yeah, they look
that's what
like.
tattooing a penis is like, though. Trying to hold on to one of those motherfuckers.
Have you had to do that?
Long time ago.
Have you tattooed? You've tattooed a wanker?
I have. And
What'd you write on it?
Oh, it was fucking something stupid. It was like, I can't even remember. It was so fucking long ago. What was it? It was that's right. They wanted a fucking like money, like a dollar bill, not like a dollar bill, but I was like, we ain't gonna be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I had never done one before, so I wasn't about to try to
That's so
it
hacky.
it ended up being a fucking like dollar sign, or or the two lines to make it seem like more money.
That fellow there likes dad jokes. That is so hacky.
Dude, it's stupid.
Girls like to blow money.
It's stupid, dude.
I bet he
there's
rode
a hand there's like a handling, I charge handling fees for such things, so not a lot of people do it. We actually somebody reached out to Ashley at the shop and was wanting to get their shit done, and she said she had never had experience, so she passed them off to me, and they were like, I don't want some dude tattooing my wiener.
So you were planning on making it sexual? Is that the thing?
I don't fucking know. It's like, why does it matter?
About?
Yeah, what does it matter? I would honestly, if I was going to get my shit done, I would rather, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah,
it's stupid anyway.
I wouldn't care.
Let's move on.
It's not like you're. Yeah, we'll move on. Okay.
It's stupid.
Let's go to the Easter egg hunt. How about that? Because Nana and those other old bitches are setting up Easter eggs, and none of them go, wait a minute, these ain't chicken eggs. They're like fucking ostrich size eggs.
Right.
And none of these old ladies know that there's something wrong with these.
They just think that they're exotic, like them special eggs. I don't know them. I don't know.
But maybe you shouldn't be giving them to the children.
Maybe they think they actually came from the Easter Bunny, though. Maybe they Cadbury was around then.
It's a magical town. All the old ladies are.
They're Jesus eggs.
Them God eggs.
Them's God eggs. Special Jack was like, these are God eggs.
If you get one of these here God eggs thrown at your house, it opens a portal to heaven. You just bang zoom right to the moon.
Bang zoom. Shit.
Use them to teleport. I use my God eggs to teleport. You gotta smash one at your house, and then when you get into town, if somebody starts chasing you, you can throw one of the god eggs at the ground, and it like portal. It'll portal you
it'll
to.
portal you.
It'll
Yeah,
open up a portal, but don't get a fly in there because you know
no.
what happens when you
We know what
teleport
happens when
with a
that shit
fly.
happens. Your dick will fall off eventually.
Well, I wonder in the fly, what if you put a hot dog in the teleporter with him? The AI, get on that because he turned into a fly.
He would just smell like fucking hot dogs all the time. No one wants that.
Well, I want to see what would happen. Would it be like the Brundle Glizzy?
Yeah, that'd be fucking weird.
Fucking.
Well, there's
he's
a
just-
episode of Invader Zim where Zim puts a tack on Dib's chair, and it's got like bologna DNA in it. So when Dib sits on it, it mingles, the bologna DNA mingles with his DNA. So he slowly starts turning into a fucking a log of bologna, and then
he comes out.
he does the same thing to Zim. So they're both eventually turning into these logs of bologna.
He comes out looking like Hulk Hogan. You know, brother,
Like a split hot dog, yeah.
bologna is my first name.
The fancy people call me Bologna.
Bologna. That's hillbilly steak. You go microwave, you some bologna. Bologna.
So we go. The bounty hunters have arrived.
Well, you meet the first Sheriff Corwin. We meet the new
that's
sheriff.
right. That's right. Because he's like bitching because he's got to put the fucking bunny suit on.
Yeah, he's fucking whining
right.
because he's got to put the bunny suit on, and apparently the actor that plays him was a dickhead in real life too.
Oh
So
yeah,
they got rid of him quick anyway, so they didn't
he's
have
a
to
grumble
put up with
butt.
this shit. A grumble butt. But he goes hopping around and he's talking some fucking weird shit about the little kid seeing his wiener, and
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
super
dude,
fucking weird. Yeah,
calm down. He says, "I'll give them kids a real education."
right. Like, what the fuck are you saying, dude?
Oh, this is great. The Easter Bunny with his Tehachapi hanging out. Give them kids a real education.
Right.
The director
But
was
he
like disqualified.
Yeah, but he
What
don't
a good way
last
to
long.
fire somebody, though. Like to fire him. Like, we'll just kill him. Like, and then
We'll
they'll be
just
done.
fill his furry costume full of hairy tomatoes.
Hairy tomatoes.
We gonna just throw a bunch of hairy maters in your critter
Bearded
costume,
tomatoes.
and they
I'm
gonna
gonna put some bearded tomatoes in there.
They gonna eat your greasy hog.
They're gonna eat your hairy potato.
Them hairy tomatoes are gonna eat your hairy potatoes.
Your bearded tomato. Oh, Jesus Christ.
But because Megan and Brad visit Harv, try to get him to come back to town. But I love he's like, this town voted me out. They can kiss my ass.
Yeah.
You can't leave now. This town needs you.
Yeah? This town voted me out in a landslide. This town can kiss my ass.
So we think that's the last we see of him because now the town is without a sheriff because Sheriff Corwin's dead and Harv is,
he got ate within a fucking bunny suit, which was fucking cool too. Like, how fucking cool is that?
Yeah, he falls inside of the church and it's kind of a bloody scene. It's like one of the only serious like horror-ish scenes in the movie, and it's Easter themed. So there we go.
There you go. Another nod to Easter for it to be a Easter
There's your
movie.
Easter movie.
And your Easter movie. Make it Easter movie again.
But we'll move on to the power of the night.
Or as Simple Jack would say, please make this your Easter movie.
The Easter movie makes my eyes rain.
Yeah, so I'll let you do your Johnny
He's-
Steele intro again because it's incredible.
He turns into Ugg turns into Johnny Steele. Ain't he the lead
Mhm.
singer of Typo Negative?
Power of the night.
Oh.
He's- when he gets off
Well,
the
they
ship,
don't even.
when he gets off the ship, he jumps off the ship like he does off the stage in the video.
Well, if you haven't seen the first one, that's not even going to make sense because they don't show any of the
It's
music
good for
video.
us, though.
But in the first one, Johnny Steele's the singer of a band. I think the
Yeah.
band is just called Johnny Steele, isn't it?
I think so. The name like
And his
that, you don't
song
need a band name.
Hour of the Night. Yeah, he's a fucking badass. The
Keep
not
on
Tim Curry,
calling, power of the
the
night.
the Timu Tim Curry.
Yeah. GoBot Tim Curry.
I always liked him. I think it's just because he reminded me of Tim Curry. And it's funny because I think Mick Garris directed the It miniseries too. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Which would mean that he worked with Tim Curry. I could be wrong. He may have only did The Stand, but I'm
Yeah.
not sure. But Tim Curry and Terrence Mann is who plays Johnny Steele, or
Mhm.
Ugg.
Yeah.
Ugg, who is being Johnny Steele, whatever.
Yes.
But
He is Johnny Steele. That is the form that he has chosen that he is.
he is that, so he be.
Yeah, is that so he be.
That he is.
And we get introduced to so they're walking down the trail and Charlie's like, holy shit, he finds the fucking Playboy that, got blown out of the Jeep earlier in the film. And he's just like, oh shit, and starts, strolling through it,
shit.
kneeling down.
Well, fuck yeah.
And
he knows because he's looking at the centerfold when
he went right for it.
They literally land and get off the ship at the same time.
Well, all the
and by
pages
the
are stuck
time-
together, so the only thing that opens up is the centerfold.
Well, it's funny because I've found Playboys on the side of the road when I was a kid. It was
Dude, you used to find that shit. Yeah, you'd find them behind buildings. You'd find them in the fucking woods. Like, you'd find them...
Because it is absolutely true. Angry wives would find their husband's Playboy or penthouse or whatever and drive down the street and throw them out the fucking window.
Would.
And I have found them, and I know plenty of other people have found them too.
Down by sewers.
Those times was tough, man. We didn't have Pornhub and ants getting caught.
The ones that you find in the woods and shit were like it was like you found somebody's like bushcraft jerk off fucking hut.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? And you'd find them in there.
Me and my brothers one time found a gym bag full of them, and it was like, in Pulp Fiction when they look in the briefcase and the gold is shimmering on their face.
Is it all there?
Exactly how we felt. We were like, oh. And this was the late 80s, so everything was, there was a lot of hair. But we were still like, oh.
You open the bag and it was like
I got hair in my teeth and my eyes just from looking at these goddamn
fucking ink pack exploded fucking hair in your face. Yeah.
Yeah, that is an actual playmate that Lee morphs into, and she played the character Roxanne Carnahan, I think her name was. But they shot that. Playboy actually did a shoot with her and never released it, and those are the pictures that they're using in the movie because they had to get permission to use it.
They did like a special thing. Yeah.
That poor lady died in a car accident shortly after this movie was made.
Damn.
Yeah, a few years after this movie was made.
Oh wow.
But on the another, if you watch the scene, like, this was in California, but it was like the coldest day in like 100 years. It was like 22 fucking degrees when they shot this.
Oh
And
yeah.
you can tell, you can tell.
Yeah, so yeah, Lee stares at it and has finally found themselves and starts transforming into the centerfold. What we see
Well,
we
well,
see
it's
her
almost like
boobs growing and busting out, and then we see the butt cheeks growing, then we see Ugg's crotch start bulging like at the same time.
well, it's almost like he was trying to turn into Charlie because
Yeah, and
he
he
was
was
looking
like,
at Charlie,
"No!" And he holds up
and
the
Charlie holds.
centerfold.
Yeah, he holds it up, and that's kind of why Lee turns into the playmate.
Yeah, and the
But
staple, like, right in her diaphragm was
yeah,
awesome too, because I was like, I forgot about
yeah,
that when I watched it, and I started laughing. I was like, "Holy shit!" Pulls it out like doink.
yeah. And then she says something
Weird
like
science
"Kill
moment.
Krites,
Yeah, kill
kill
Krites,
Krites."
and then just starts
Yeah,
running
and
off half naked.
yep. And this came out in '88, so yeah, that might be why this is my favorite Critters movie. But I don't think so because it is. I think it is the best movie, regardless
Yeah,
of the boobies. You know.
right.
But then, you know oh yeah, this movie's still PG-13 because they got nudity in it, but it's not played sexually.
Yeah,
It's never really mentioned. It's just like, oh, what is like
yeah.
Uggs like,
It's
huh?
yeah,
That's
huh? Let's go.
peculiar.
Yeah, let's
Can
go.
I get like they should have had Ugg at the Hungry Heifer getting some coffee and then
Why do
squirting
I
some
have
milk.
husband's bulge?
Yeah. Why do why do Ugg greasy hog wake up suddenly? But Steve and Jeffrey Hog don't.
Oh shit. So they fucking we see that they go heading off into town. We get
Well,
Brad and
this is kind
Megan.
of where
This is where
yeah,
shit
this is
starts hitting the
kind of
fans.
where yeah. Yeah, because I think they're just driving, but they're for some reason just driving up to Quigley's barn. I don't
Yeah.
fucking
They
know.
don't
But
really
now,
they don't really like talk about it
yeah.
too much. They yeah. It's pretty much like they're just going there, and then Sal's like freaking the fuck out, like, "You're doing this already, blah blah blah," like because she's just been trying to get this fucking story. Um
Well, she
and
well she get well she gets in the truck and Brad checks out what's going on and Quigley's half-eaten corpse falls out of the barn and then people start throwing hairy tomatoes at the truck.
yeah, I think it's cool. Like the Critters, like fucking stood his body up against the door to where whoever
Yeah.
opened it, they're gonna. So that's just sweet. And he looked good again. Like the effects are fucking sweet. So yeah, then we're introduced officially to the Krites, and it's fucking chaos pretty much from this point. Um, they all run and get back
Yeah.
in the truck, and we start seeing them throwing them at the truck and shit.
Yeah, they're just tossing hairy tomatoes at the truck.
Yeah, they're all rolling
I
out
wonder how
there.
they made those. They're probably like basketballs,
Oh
hairy
yeah,
basketballs or something.
I love how they did
Something
them
like
too. And
that.
when they're rolling, I think they ran them all on like like line, some kind of like like fish line or whatever, and
Yeah.
pulled them or whatever, which was really cool effect. And I also love when they start shooting their darts is really cool. When they hunch over, it's really sweet. Like it's smooth, and then these fuckers have good ass aim with those things, dude, because they just fucking
Well,
plant them right in that fucking door. If they would have been a tiny bit higher,
I
dude.
I was gonna say in part 1 and 2, the only time that they hit people with them, they hit them right in the neck.
Yep, they
they
pop them right in the
they
fucking neck.
hit Brad's dad in the neck in the first one, and in this one, who they hit in the neck?
Yeah,
Mr. Morgan.
yeah,
So Megan's dad. So everybody's papa's getting shot in the neck.
yep.
But
Yep.
yeah, they But they go to uh they go to Nana's house because she has just recently discovered the critters, and just like that, Brad finds his communicator. He pushes the
Yeah.
button, and they fucking show up
Where was it at?
instantly. Boom!
He goes, he's like looking for it, and
It was
he's
in
like,
like a shoebox, wasn't it?
no, she's like, he's like, Nana, where's that communicator? She's like, the what? And he was like, the
Oh,
remote
my
control like
TV
looking thing.
remote.
She was like, the TV remote? It's on the TV where it always is. And he's like, no, this isn't a TV remote. So again, like, how many times did she try to turn the TV on with this thing and blow Ugg and Lee and Charlie up with like alert calls?
Well,
Like
she
how many
might
did
be
they have to ignore?
she might be like 180 years old. That thing might be keeping her alive.
She's probably like, hello? Hello? Why isn't this working?
And but yeah, they show up, save her, and then they go and save Morgan at the fucking newspaper. And the hungry heifer scene, the bounty hunters go into the hungry heifer, that was kind of like the same as when they showed up at the house, Brad's house in the first one, because it's kind of like they call him and they're there to kill the critters, but they fucking blow the whole place to shit
Fuck
in
yeah,
the
they do.
process.
Yeah, they do.
It's like Brad gets them to come help him at his house in the first one, and when he sees it, they just start shooting indiscriminately at every fucking thing,
They don't give a fuck.
destroying their house. He's like, "Whoops, shit!"
Yeah, that's awesome.
They just blow the shit out of it,
Yeah,
and you get like a small montage of them attacking people. There's not a lot of deaths in this movie, but there's attacks. There's
Mhm.
a couple deaths. There's a good one. There's a good one from the critter ball.
Right.
Coming up.
Yeah.
But a kind of a Army of Darkness
Yeah.
ish death. But Eddie Deason comes back in for a few minutes at least.
Mhm.
I really wish he was in the movie more.
I love when Lee replicates them.
He is the quintessential nerd. That
Mhm.
dude should be on the fucking Mount
kinda is.
Rushmore of yeah. But everyone, Lee decides to replicate him, so he goes from being the playmate to Lee to Eddie Deason,
Right.
who is just credited as the hungry heifer manager. He doesn't really have a name in this movie.
Yeah. You don't really introduce them.
But man, he's fucking great. I would love to have seen a movie where he was playing the bounty hunter through the whole thing.
Dude, yeah, it's sweet.
We only get it for a couple minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, we only get it for a
Because-
little bit because he can't figure out who he wants to be. Lee
Right.
can't figure out who they want to be.
Because this is New Line Cinema, obviously. The next character he almost transforms into is burnt up like a weenie.
Yeah.
His name is Fred.
Which is fucking incredible. That would have been hilarious too. Like if you turned into Freddy
Yeah,
and he had a claw.
I think the reason they didn't do that is because then the movie would just be all about Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, it
you
would.
know,
The
they'd be,
focus,
oh
the
my god,
attention
did
would
you
go.
see the But I think if they would have done it for a few seconds at least, although that would require Robert Englund to get in the full Freddy makeup, which probably took hours.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it still would have been cool, just for a little cameo, just change into him for a second. But guess what? Our boy was doing this whole fucking time. Charlie's been carrying that Playboy around with him. And I'm telling you, it's because times were tough back then. It was hard to get porn.
Yeah.
Charlie, because Lee starts to turn into Freddy Krueger, but Charlie holds the Playboy up again. So Lee turns back into the playmate.
Yeah, he really just wants to be Charlie.
Yeah. Yeah, he can't decide, but it doesn't really matter because he's not the smartest bounty hunter either. He shouldn't be allowed off on his own.
Yeah.
He gets easily tricked into a trap by
Yep.
the critters. They kind of
Mhm.
just lure him into an alley and then surround him. It's like, what kind of fuck? How did he live as long as he has? Has Ugg just been keeping him alive?
I think he's just been carrying his weight. Ug's back hurt.
Lee don't do shit. That's why
Ugg back hurt.
Ugg heart, Ugg hurt, Ugg eyes rain.
Yeah, so yeah,
Ugg,
he gets devoured. Like the critters just fucking just take him
yeah,
apart. So Ugg, yeah, is devastated and reforms
yeah.
back to his chewed bubblegum head.
The critters eat those big old mommy milkers.
Yeah.
But Ugg just kind of fades out of the movie for the time being, because he's fucked up about Lee dying.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Mama. Now you can have ice cream in heaven.
Yeah, that's what it does.
I'll see you tonight when I go to bed in my head movies. But this head movie makes my eyes rain.
Yeah, dude.
At the church, you know who the fuck that is guarding the church? You know the guy that points the fucking gun at the little girl?
Yeah.
You know who that is?
Mm.
That's Tom McLaughlin from the director of Jason Lives.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
That
funny.
dude holding a shotgun guarding, when that little girl comes out on the tricycle, watch when
Yeah.
he turns around, he fucking points the gun right at her and
Oh,
his
I know. Yeah,
fingers on
I
the
was like,
trigger.
God damn, dude. Like, yeah,
Like, you need to practice some gun safety, brother. What are you
girl.
doing?
That girl has
What
like
the
an.
fuck are you doing? Yeah, but yeah, that's Tom McLaughlin from he directed Jason Lives, and he also
Mhm.
fucking it's funny because
That's funny.
I got it on. Remember I sent you a picture? I just finally got Prophecy on DVD.
Mhm.
Prophecy, that
Yeah.
bear movie. He fucking is one of 3 people that plays the bear. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
He
that's
in
funny.
1979, Tom McLaughlin played the fucking bear in the Prophecy. And he's still, I think, to this day in the band The Sloths.
That's funny.
He's the lead singer. Yeah, that fucking dude, he's just in the movie for like a minute.
Yeah, that's funny, dude.
That there's the director of Jason Lives, Friday the 13th, Part 6.
That there.
Crazy. Yeah, yeah, and Brad tries to say, yeah, he gets killed. And the little girl, for fucking whatever reason, goes pedaling off into the fucking field,
Oh
and
yeah, she's hauling ass. Yeah.
Brad goes to save her, and Sheriff Harv shows up just in time to shoot the critters that are attacking him, and he has
Mhm.
the coolest fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger one-liner when he shows back up. You remember what he says?
What did he fucking say? I can't remember.
he he just goes, "I'm back." I was like, "Come on, guys, write something better for him." He just
That's
goes,
probably why I didn't
"I'm back.
remember it.
I'm back."
Fucking
He shoots the critters, like twirls his guns around, puts them in the holsters, and then just goes, "I'm back." Genius. They should have gave him a one-liner, something,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know. But bad Brad comes up with a plan to lure the critters into the polar iceberger plant to blow them to shit.
Yep. Bad old Brad.
They start spreading out. fucking cold cuts and hamburgers and buns and
And
shit
see,
all
like
right.
Brad's got this knowledge from when he was a kid about this explosive shit because that's that they don't really talk about it much in this, but he was a big fireworks aficionado
Yeah.
in the first one, borderline
Was it
pyromaniac.
him or was it him or was it Simple Jack that was the firework? Because wasn't
It
it
was both.
Simple
It was
Jack?
him. They were lighting them off
Wasn't he
together because,
taking the wasn't he taking the blame for Simple Jack setting off those fireworks?
well, yeah, he let him do it. You know what I'm saying? But it shows him up in his room making fireworks
That's
and stuff like
bad.
that. And his
That's
dad
bad
comes up.
parenting.
His dad comes up. Well, his dad comes up and was like, giving him hell about it too. So
That's bad parenting. Don't let your 15-year-old kid hang out with a 30-year-old man.
well, Simple Jack. I mean,
Especially, yeah, Simple Jack might be like, "Let me show you something, Kevin." That's not grease.
why is my wiener raining?
Your butt makes my wiener rain. You got any more of them Stephen Jeffries pictures? And you remember in the first one, the big bad was just a big critter. It like got 5 foot tall or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you're kind of, when you watch this, you're kind of like, oh, they're doing that again because there's a big one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they use like Wesley has a fan blowing the smell of all the hamburgers and shit towards the critters to try to lure them to the plant.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a big one with them, but they turn around because end up, because the wind changes directions and they end up smelling the humans.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that big one stops him and he's like, "Hey man, hamburgers don't have bones."
Yeah. He's like, this way.
Cheeseburgers don't have bones. Let's go back here.
Yeah.
And then we find out that the big critter was just Ugg.
That's funny.
Which when he transformed, he should have been naked because
right.
the critter wasn't wearing his bounty hunter outfit.
Yeah. Why the fuck didn't they do that before then? Why the fuck didn't he tell Lee to transform into a fucking critter? Why didn't Lee transform into a fucking critter?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he could. Well, why doesn't he turn into like a Tyrannosaurus Rex or something and just eat all the critters? Or a fucking tiger or something. If you can turn into anything, turn into a goddamn rhinoceros or a fucking some kind of dinosaur. I don't know.
Yeah. Fucking
Right?
steamroller.
I mean, yeah,
fucking
turn
steamroller.
into a bigger critter ball.
Yeah.
Because apparently he's not restricted to size because he was taller than that critter.
Yeah.
I don't know. Turn into poison meat.
Yeah.
Right? Just cover yourself
turn into
in
Meathead
rat
from
poison.
Aqua Teen and roll your way to the
well, you know how turn into Meathead and sprinkle yourself with poison. Don't eat Kevin, he's all sprinkled with poison. Yeah, you could to protect yourself, you could go, I got a belly button full of rat poison. You know how like if your animals have fleas, you put that little oil on the back of their neck.
Yeah.
Make one of those for people to where if critters eat you, they die.
Yeah.
Sprinkle it put it on the back of your neck.
Yeah. Put that on the list.
But the plan fails. They blow up the fucking
Burger
hamburger
barn.
factory.
Burger barn.
The Polar Ice Burger plant. They blow that fucking place to shit, but it doesn't work because the critters form Voltron or
Yeah.
a critter ball.
That's
critter
right.
ball.
which is fucking
which is
sweet too.
beautiful.
Yeah, it's sweet.
Yeah, man. I I I need to dress like that for Halloween.
For real, man.
Just be just be a big critter ball. I
It's the
wonder how hard
biggest.
that.
It's the best like introvert costume ever.
Yeah, if I could get like a giant ball and just
You
it
know
would
how
take
those. You know how
forever.
those things ran. You know how they ran that. It
They
was
just pushed
you
it.
know that machine that was on South Park that Mr.
Oh,
Garrison had come up
yeah,
with.
the fucking thing that
Yeah.
the dildos went in your mouth and your ass, and you had to
Yeah.
jerk 2 of them off.
That's how they ran that.
Well, they didn't remember at the end though. They said that it runs without doing that. You
Right.
don't have to do that.
I know, but some people just have their heart in the right places.
Yeah, yeah. hmm
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
But that critter ball, that fucking critter ball rolls over a guy and just leaves the skeleton. It's kind of like
Yeah, it's
in
comedic.
in well in I keep wanting to say bad taste, but in Dead Alive, when the guy gets his the lower half of his body is just bones and blood. It looks kind of like that. You could put them together and make one whole person because it's like from the waist up in Critters that you see.
Yeah, yeah.
You could get the top half of the body from Critters 2 and the lower half of the body from Dead Alive, and you would have a full bloody skeleton.
That's right. The more
Collect,
you know.
collect, yep. Collectors, be on the lookout.
Mm-hmm.
But it's funny because when the critter ball is rolling towards the church, when Megan and Brad are chasing it with the truck.
Mm-hmm.
When they come around the corner, look at the critter ball because you can see legs behind the critter ball pushing it.
Yeah.
Because they got like 2 or 3 guys behind it just pushing it. And when it comes
They're
around the
just
corner,
fighting to
I
get
think
on the
that's what.
bike.
Well, when it comes around a corner, I think that's one of the Kyoto brothers' legs that you
Really?
see
Yeah, that's
pushing.
cool.
Yeah, pushing the critter ball. So there's a little cameo there.
That's awesome. Oh yeah.
But for no apparent reason whatsoever, Charlie Simple Jack decides to sacrifice himself to save the town.
Mm-hmm.
He's chasing that. He's not chasing it with a hammer though.
Nope.
They should have fucking did that. Have him just running behind the critter ball with a mallet, trying to hit it with a hammer.
Yeah. Stop going. So
slow down. But nope, he fucking flies Ugg's spaceship into it.
Yeah.
Which gets the desired effect, but Jesus Christ, that wasn't his. That wasn't his to destroy.
Yeah, it wasn't his, but it's all right.
I hope. Yeah, I suppose. I mean,
Ugg forgives Simple Jack.
It depends on how much they get paid for that because they're bounty hunters.
Well, it was chock full of bounty too, as we saw in the beginning. We saw that freezer full of heads.
Oh yeah,
that they needed to take back. So they probably had, I don't know what's in UGG currency, but
I don't deal in nothing but freedom units. How much is that bounty in freedom
I don't know how many
units?
euros was amounted to what they had in their deep freeze.
Yeah. They
ruples.
They're like, that's 10 schmeckles
Yes.
per head.
I don't know how many bags of pubic hair per head they get.
I'd make a whole pillow full of pubes.
Fucking Borat. Fucking.
Yeah, see how long it takes you.
They trade it for pubic hair. Holy shit, man.
But when every time up until now, we've always seen that for the bounty hunters to take the face of somebody, they have to see it. But
Yeah.
this is the first time like Ugg turns in. I guess because he's been Charlie before, or what? No, Lee was
No,
Charlie
Lee was
in the
Charlie.
first
Yeah.
one.
Well, he's had to
I don't know.
stare at him like all this time. You know. So
Maybe
it's.
he's got it in his.
Do you
Yeah,
think
maybe
do you think when Charlie was sleeping on the ship, Lee would go go in and stand over him and change into him, just so because he was so obsessed with being him through the whole movie, you know, and he was in the last movie too.
If yeah,
he
maybe.
just he,
Let
and
me
then
ask
he
you.
goes sit down and put on the Carpenters and put red lipstick on like
Well,
Stevie Shimmy.
if you can, yeah, making the list. If you could, like the bounty hunters can take on whatever, kind of whatever form or look they want.
Yeah.
If Charlie, now Charlie's human, so I know this isn't a possibility. So I'm, which you know, I just am imagining this scenario. Like if Charlie could shift into a different look, if he turned into the Playmate,
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if he would still have a penis, and if so,
Or if it's like a
would he
Barbie
stand
doll.
would he play with his boobs while he masturbated, looking in the mirror? Because he clearly liked the magazine. So if he could turn, or would he? Wait a minute.
Well, what if
Maybe he
what
would.
if he did this though? What if he fucking at night?
Could he have
What,
sex with Ugg or with Lee? Is that possible?
I'm not too
They
sure. I
need to
wonder.
elaborate.
I wonder if they have to look at pictures of like whatever reproductive organs. Like maybe they just have like what do they call them? Coachellas.
Yeah, they might be like Barbie dolls.
They have
Just
Coachellas, and that's they just
yeah,
they
Coachellas.
they fucking bumper bowl.
The bees, the bees. Wait, that's Burning Man. Sorry.
Wait, do they have? What if he fucking Lee would go in and convert his head to Charlie and stare at himself as Charlie while he fiddled with his boobs and punched his Coachella?
What if Charlie? What if Lee and Ugg both turned into the Playmate, and Charlie just sat in a corner watching them scissor? would he
Bumping
then
uglies?
be a cup?
Bumping uglies.
Scissor me timbers.
Charlie's like, I'm so tired of this. He was so happy to find that Playboy.
We're just not making sense anymore.
Scissor me timbers.
Scissor me timbers. I'm just trying to imagine like the possibilities, because like Charlie, what would Charlie do if he had the ability? Because I would guess that Ugg and Lee probably just don't find humans attractive, so it does nothing for them. But,
well, he lived his life as a nobody, so maybe he turned himself into somebody.
Lee would probably hold those, or Charlie would probably get his favorite Playmate pictures and have those posted up on the inside of the spaceship, so whenever Lee and Ugg change into something, they have to change into one of those.
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever. I'm just fucking floundering here, but Brad, like,
we could have gone on, man. We could make a whole backstory about like their misadventures of obsession with each other.
Well, it could turn into an X-rated movie easily.
I think, for some reason, we can easily turn so much into that, as we've shown on this episode. Thanks for joining us.
Kevin, if
thanks
Kevin,
for joining us.
I'm glad that I can't shapeshift because Kevin would be holding up Stephen Jeffries pictures
Yeah, I
to me
would.
all the time, trying to get
I
me to
just
turn
text
into
before
him.
we'd start even. I just text you a picture of him.
He'd be like, "Look at this for a second.
Look at this one. Put
See that
that
greasy hog."
mop head on again.
Yeah, but so so Ugg honors Charlie by taking on his facial features anyway, but we find out that Charlie didn't die because he walks all the way to town with a parachute attached to him,
Fuck yeah, it
and he
is.
goes, somebody help me, and then he goes, "Oh no, never mind, I got it." You know, how far has he been dragging that thing? Because he crashed at night, and this is the next day. So he's been
Oh,
walking for miles.
Yeah, he's been doing the
Unless
walk
he
for sure.
unless he's been unconscious the whole time. Oh, if he imagine, because nobody saw him, so he must have got launched out of that spaceship like a rocket.
Yeah.
The fucking eject button shot him to the fucking moon.
Well, honestly, he was probably, he got shot out at night. He was probably stuck in the tree just outside city limits, like all night, just swinging. And he finally fucking fell.
He's hanging in a tree somewhere, humming to himself. The power of the night, street dark.
Yeah, he's like, I'm bored.
Power of the night.
Or actually, he's been walking. His parachute's like caught up in the tree, but he's been walking this entire time, but not going anywhere.
Being stuck in this tree makes my eyes rain.
Incredible.
But out of nowhere, but Charlie sees Ugg looks like Charlie now, and out of nowhere, a fucking new spaceship comes along and picks Ugg up with no explanation, nothing.
Nope.
There's
nothing.
That's just it. The bus driver sees it and he's like, "What the fuck was this?" And the sheriff Harv is like, "Don't even talk about this. Best you can do. But forget about it."
Yeah. Yep.
And Harv throws his badge to Charlie, and apparently Charlie is the new sheriff. Because that's how that works.
Yep.
Here's your badge.
Here's your badge.
So Charlie is now the sheriff of Grover's Bend.
Mm-hmm.
Because Harv threw his badge to him. And Harv wasn't even the sheriff either, so I don't fucking know. Whatever. Charlie's the sheriff.
Yeah.
There's only like 10 people left in the town, so fuck them.
He is now sheriff.
Who else? Yeah, Simple Jack is your sheriff.
Mm-hmm.
You fuck up, and he chases you with a hammer. That's how you get pulled over.
You're really making my eyes rain
through town, and you see this guy on a fuck. But that's how the fucking movie ends, and you're treated to the Hungry Heifer theme song again.
Yeah.
At the Hungry Heifer, we won't give you a steer.
And then
Incredible.
that's it. That's the end of it. And as far as I'm concerned, don't even go on to 3 and 4. 1 and 2 is good enough.
If you want to, like, they're all on Tubi, and I was watching 2, and then I just let it play, and I just had them both playing. But yeah, they get weird. Part 3 is Leonardo DiCaprio's like,
What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Yeah, well,
This would be
4,
movie, isn't it?
Yeah, this is his first.
Yeah,
I think he did Gilbert Grape. And what's cool about Gilbert Grape is like he was such a new actor that they actually just let him act like how he acts in real life. So he didn't have to like read any scripts or anything. They just let him be him instead of having to act like a straight-laced person. Like is usually how they have to tame him down. So he really got to be himself in that movie.
Well, and What's Eating Gilbert Grape, Leo went full retard.
He went himself.
Yeah.
We told when we were when we were younger, my one buddy would go over to his house, and his like little sister was obsessed, absolutely obsessed with Leonardo DiCaprio back then, right? And because of course all the girls were, and we fucking told her that whole story about how like what's eating Gilbert Grape, that's how Leonardo DiCaprio really acts in real life, and that they just let him be him, and she fucking flipped her shit, dude. Shit was so fucking
She's like,
funny to think.
yeah.
Dude, that shit is so fucking funny to think about. Like, if he's really just Arnie in real life, what we're seeing is like he's such a good actor that he went full straight instead of full retard.
Yeah, he's only acting like
Yeah.
he's not.
Right. Yeah. This whole time. Yeah. It's incredible.
But that's why he likes 20-year-old women, because they've got the same.
Because he's
fucking
about,
IQ.
he's about 15, really. Right
Yeah.
now. He's like,
They're like, oh my
matching the gas
God.
tank. Boom, boom. And they're
He's
like, Leo, it's time to get out here.
And he's like, I would, yeah, he's like, do you believe if she owns crystals and talks about astrology? He's like, you're my kind of woman.
That's
You got
dead.
about you IQ sitting about 60, a muscular 60.
Oh, dad's dead.
Like, oh my God! Did you guys see the harvest moon the other day? Oh my God!
Hang
Oh my
on.
God!
Hang
Oh my
on.
God! It was so awesome! So awesome!
Oh,
Heaven.
shit.
But
So,
anyway,
the town's got a new sheriff, and it's a happy ending. Wait, doesn't
I forgot.
Bad Brad
I
get the
forgot.
girl at the end too?
No, Brad doesn't.
Oh, he
Yeah,
leaves
he
town,
does.
but yeah, he gets the girl, right?
He kisses her, but yeah, he
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily get her. But
He's a
he does
loner
kiss
though.
her.
Bad Brad's a loner.
But I'm a loner.
He's got to get his other ear pierced. Diamonds are forever late, baby.
I forgot about when the fucking when they're at the church, the fucking sheriff calls the whole town a bunch of pussies. I forgot about that. I fucking love that shit, man. He's
Well,
like,
if you think about it, I mean, he's
All right, you all just volunteered. Come on, you bunch of pussies. You got nothing to lose but your lives.
he's not wrong in his statement being a sheriff, because technically, if everybody's calling and tattling on everybody, y'all a bunch of pussies.
Yeah, I forgot about
Coming
that.
from a sheriff perspective,
Yeah. Yep. But watch Critters 2 if you haven't seen it. It's fucking awesome.
It
Add
is.
it to your collection. Do all the things because
Yep.
it's great.
Support Simple Jack and all of his escapades.
Email Kevin pictures of Stephen Jeffries' greasy hog at deadnotespodcast@gmail.com.
We'll send you some fun stuff like through email.
Not me. No. Send them. Put Kevin in the header. So put Kevin in the subject, so we know it's for him. And,
The
so I
header.
don't accidentally open them and burn my eyes.
Making your eyes rain.
Don't make my eyes rain. But
hey, if you happen to do that, and send something to our email and you attach your address, I might send you something in the mail in return.
That looks like a wiener.
It might be a sack of pubic hair.
He's gonna send you a Sacagawea coin. Remember these?
And he has some random dime.
I bought some stamps the other day, and this is how they give me all my change back.
$2 bill. I'll send you a $2 bill.
Sacagawea coins.
Yeah. So yeah.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah, happy Halloween.
And we recorded Nightmare on Elm Street 2 But we're putting these out of order because we got shit faced during that, and
Oh no, it's
there
gonna
was
be incredible. So stay tuned for we're planning on releasing that the 31st, right? Saturday the 31st.
yeah, that should be Halloween. This
Yes.
one will be on the 22nd.
Yeah, this one will be
And
when you hear this, yeah. And then it'll be the following week because we usually do bi-weekly, which was Alan's idea.
well,
We like
I'm
to
not
we like
bi-
to release these bi-curiously.
Vicariously. I
But
live
you're gonna get
vicariously
an
through Kevin.
episode every week. Well, you're gonna get one next week after, and then obviously the week after that. So
And Kevin's gonna live vicariously through you.
I will live vicariously through your emails. Yeah.
But happy Halloween, everybody. See
Yeah.
ya in the next one. Bye.
Absolutely. Bye.
Bye.